What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rock, and I'm back with another video. For those of you who are new to my station, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button so that way you can receive notifications on all of my upcoming videos. Now, I'm not going to take up too much of your time today, so I'm just going to jump right into it. On Sunday, the Vikings and the Texans had an epic battle in a shootout between two of the league's winless teams, with the Vikings coming out victorious and putting their 0-3 start behind them, while the Texans continued their skid and dropped to 0-4. Now, this game literally came down to the wire. And as I said in my video leading up to this game, I always believed that this game was going to come down to whose defense could stop the other team's offense. And the Vikings defense did just that. With a minute 54 left on the clock and their backs against their own goal line, the Vikings D stood tall just when they needed it most and kept the Houston offense out of the end zone. Now, to be honest, on fourth down, the Houston Texans had a good shot when Deshaun Watson threw an almost perfect ball to Will Fuller in the back of the end zone. And to be honest, look, it would have given them the opportunity to tie the game with a successful 2-point conversion, but the receiver just could not maintain control of the ball on the way to the ground, and that was all she wrote. Now, I know a lot of Vikings fans were happy with the win, but I know that some of you felt like it was just a little too close for comfort. I know, like, during that final drive of Houston, you guys had to be glued to your seats and gripping it. And when you saw that replay on the screen of that ball moving, you had to breathe a sigh of relief. Like, whew! I know I did. So I know you guys as Minnesota Vikings fans, I know you did. Now, as bad as the Vikings defense has played over the previous 3 games, they did show some improvement by forcing a couple 3-and-outs and punts in order to get the Vikings offense onto the field. And at some point during the game, they did go up 31-16 in the third quarter. But as I said in my previous video, Mike Zimmer's habit of playing conservative whenever his team has a lead almost came back to haunt him. Besides getting the win, another good thing that the Vikings had going for them was the emergence of their rookie Justin Jefferson. And with another strong performance by him, both Thielen and him had 100 yards receiving, and Dalvin Cook had added another 130 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So all in all, it was a good day for Vikings on offense. Now, in my opinion, there are 3 things that both the Vikings and Vikings fans can take from this game. Number 1, they won their first game. And as we all know in sports, when you get your first win, it is like a load off your shoulders and allows you to be more calm and settle down and kind of let the game come to you rather than continue to force things, which usually results in a lot of mistakes being made. So hopefully after this, they can relax and turn their season around. Number 2, the defense showed some improvement. And that is a good thing, considering their schedule does not get any easier from here, and especially being in the competitive NFC North. With the Green Bay Packers being on the hot streak that they're on, the Bears, I know they're just coming off their first loss of the season, but even still, they are a well-rounded team on offense with a very stout defense. Then you have the Detroit Lions, who are just now starting to come into their own after getting Kenny Galladay back from injury. So that with Marvin Jones and Danny Amendola, and then you got Swift in there at running back. So now is the time for them to step up. Number 3, as I said before, their offense is beginning to click and find their identity. And that is going to be necessary in order for them to have some consistency and win games and get back to where they need to be in order to lead this team, which was the expectation for the offense from the beginning of the season. Now, that's all I got for you. Feel free to leave your comments and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all have a good night, and I'm out.